Good morning, everybody. I'm truly delighted to be here today. And today, I'm going to share a journey with you. A journey that was truly shaped by entrepreneurship, creativity, and moments that quietly taught me what entrepreneurship, leadership in times of disruption really means. Interestingly, most of this journey has been shaped by something we encounter almost every day. It is textiles. Textiles, when looked at a first glance, you see it as simple materials. Something we wear, something we decorate our houses with, or maybe interact with daily. But if you look closer, you will realize that they carry something far more meaningful. They carry stories through craftsmanship that has been carried on through generations and passed down through time. And these stories eventually helped me shape my professional career in the world of textile design. I was truly inspired that such a craft variety was available in our country, yet it was underrepresented in the entire world. This curiosity led me to the most defining chapters in my life, getting into the National Institute of Fashion Technology, which is considered one of the prestigious design institutes in India. I was based at the Bangalore Center, and it was not just a change of city, but a change of perspective. What struck with me most about South India was how people valued and approached life. Professional growth was important, and so was creativity. People did value professional careers, but they also focused and enriched the individual creative identities. And being in such an environment, it made me realize that creativity was much more beyond just a hobby. It is a way of thinking. It is a way of seeing the world. And in some cases, like mine, it is also a case of building a new journey. At NIFT, I specialized textile design. And textile design, I was suddenly exposed by textures, materials, craft clusters, and weaves that came from across the country. I was intrigued the amount of craftsmanship that India already had, and it was very overwhelming to learn all of it at once. But gradually, it made me realize that as the surfaces, the exposure, and the knowledge that I gained during that four-year course has become my biggest strength in the professional career. When I was exposed to the textile design course, I also learned that it was not only about designing something that is visually appealing, but it was about establishing the relationship between material, craftsmanship, and the culture that it came from. I was also exposed to varieties of craft clusters situated all over India. And the immense of handwork and quality that goes in the products is not comparable to any automated products that are made or the machine-made products that is available in the market. Yet, despite of their richness, they were not able to reach to the marketed audience the right market segment. This thought stayed with me, and it made me realize that thought laid the foundation of my entrepreneurial journey. Entrepreneurship had always intrigued me, not because it was about building something of my own, but because it was about building something with people. Entrepreneurship, when done right, is not an individual journey, but a collective one. And this thought stayed with me. The thought that a company, a brand, can not only add value to itself, but uplift and add value to the entire community. And this thought, this belief, eventually led me to launch my brand Alcove in 2017. And the aim was simple: to revive the old age craft, bring the old age craft to the modern environment, the modern contemporary styles, which are ideally fit for today's home. Designs evolve, and so does lifestyle. And our aim was simple: to revive the Indian heritage craft and modernize them, transform them into designs which are adaptable for the newer trends and newer markets. Now, something amazing happens when our Indian products reach the international audience. People are fascinated. They are curious to see the artistry that goes behind it. And anything that is made by hand has its own value. In fact, many international markets have added deep value to the Indian heritage and craftsmanship that India holds. Now, talking about the handcrafted products, India has something very unique to offer, something that cannot be replicated. It is the human touch. In today's world of automation, where everything is mass-produced and replicated through machinery, heritage Indian embroidery is something which cannot be replicated and can have a voice of its own in the international market, which means that we have enormous opportunity in this sector to grow not only culturally but economically. Disruption in today's time we hear every day. Disruption is in technologies. Technologies are disrupting industries. Artificial intelligence is transforming the way we think. The markets are evolving faster than ever. But does disruption only brings limitations? I believe it also creates opportunities. Opportunities which can be navigated through when channelized in the right direction. And that is where we step in. We bridge the gap between the artisans, the craftsmen, and the designers, and we take them to an international platform. When we talk about India's growth story, we talk about startups, we talk about technology, we talk about digital innovations, but there is, which is equally very important. But there is also an Indian sector which has a great potential, and that is our craft ecosystem. We have such a gem in our country, which if directed properly, designed in a certain manner, and served to the global audience, I'm pretty sure it can mark a beginning of its own. And this is what is valued, this is what has been valued in international market. I would just keep it very brief, and I would like to conclude this with a thought. When I was a student at NIFT, I was studying textiles. I was not sure where this direction is going to lead me to. But that resilience and that thought stayed with me. Like any other student, I was also figuring out that I was just following my fascination. Until I knew that this fascination would eventually lead me to build a brand which has a purpose, which builds a value of its own, and not only to itself, but also uplifting the whole community. And this is the thought I would like to leave you with today. Whatever you do, whatever passion you pursue, make sure you nurture it. Thank you so much.